It's mid-May in the Mackenzie Delta. Long hours of sunshine loosen the grip of a hard winter. The Delta stirs back to life. The loons and ducks return to their nesting grounds. For the Dene and the Inuit, another cycle of life on the land begins. It's time for the spring ratting season. The Airy family's ratting camp is near the hamlet of Aklavik. This spring, son Manny and two of his teenage friends set up camp on their own for the first time. They want to bag 300 muskrats before warm weather and the breeding period bring the hunting season to a close. Taught well by their parents, the boys know exactly where to find the rats. And when they're spotted, there's only one way to get a rat: a precise, clean shot with a .22 rifle, so the fur isn't damaged. It's a calm day, but the outboard motor, or kicker, has churned up a slight swell. As the boat bobs in the water like a cork, Manny takes careful aim. One more pelt and another $1 or $2 for the family income. The spring days stretch to nearly 20 hours of sunlight, so Manny and Robert have plenty of time to go back for more. At the camp, Donna skins the rats.
Maybe
the boys slip the skins onto stretchers before they're hung to dry.
We keep doing this every day.
Next stop, the fur buyer. The muskrats breed fast, so like other years, they're plentiful. But prices are abnormally low. Manny, Robert, and Donna work long and hard for their money. Donna's son John Boy does his best to lend a helping hand.
Oh, the big bus.
For northern natives, muskrats supply more than furs. The meat is smoked and goes into a succulent stew. As spring blends into summer, the hunters set up camp on the shores of the Beaufort Sea. The quarry is the elusive white whale, the beluga. On Kendall Island, July is whaling month. The Rogers family has gathered again to hunt the beluga as their ancestors have done for generations. From high ground overlooking the sea, hunters spot the beluga surfacing for air. If the waves aren't too high, they set out in their small boats. They're armed with a high-powered rifle and a harpoon to which a large orange ball is attached. The ball is used to track the whale after it has been harpooned. Constant tapping on the side of the boat attracts the unwary whale. Once on shore, every camp member has his or her particular job to do as the black meat and the orange muktuk, or fat, is preserved for the coming winter. But whaling is more than laying in food for the long, cold winter. It's also a yearly social event. Families and friends spend the evenings in their tents, socializing, singing, and swapping stories, much as they have done for thousands of years. In August, the char start their spawning runs. Nowhere is the run heavier than at the mouth of the Hornaday River. Fish camps spring up along the shoreline. Nets stretch out across the shallow water. But the Arctic char is also a favorite for the sports fishermen. Some 6 miles up the Hornaday, deep pools form where the river bends its way to the ocean. It's here that the angler's patience and skill is rewarded with one of the best tasting fish anywhere. Arctic summers are measured in weeks, but the sun never really sets. Under the midnight sun, life blossoms at an accelerated pace. Mating, raising young, and flying south before the snow flies is a rapid process. By mid-August, the tundra turns a brilliant yellow and red. There's already a chill in the air, and slivers of ice form at the edges of ponds. The days shorten with startling speed. Soon, this entire vast land will be a solitude in white. By late fall, the lakes and bays are already frozen. Squadrons of ducks start heading south. After a diet of fish, caribou, and muskox, roast duck is a welcome change. Duck hunting is a family affair. This is literally a lifeline for the natives in the north. They are the caribou, staple diet of the Dene and Inuit, and the wolf. It is the final phase in the North cycle of seasons. Time to trap the fox, lynx, and wolverine. Time to get out the dog sleds and check the trap lines. Although today, the snowmobile has pretty well replaced the dog team. But for some, the romance of the dogs mushing over the snow dies hard. And dog teams don't run out of gas or break down. The winter will be long, and it will be cold. But nowhere is the eventual breakup more enthusiastically anticipated. And with it will come again the Canada geese, the eider ducks, and the promise of another sun-drenched Arctic summer.